First, I would like to welcome you to today's Four Season Tea Ceremony. As chairman of Cultural Salon, I would like to welcome you. Thank you for coming this afternoon. During the ceremony, the 24 special guests will participate the ceremony and to do the tea tasting. And these 24 special guests are represent 24 periods in the Chinese lunar calendar. Now, please let me introduce these 24 special guests. As the winter right now, I'm going to start from the winter section. Wang Dingjun, most respectable author. 可不可以请鼎公我们谢谢。赵学霞 famous author. Chairman of Shoes Enterprise, 徐大姐. Arthur Liu, Vice President of Taiwan Chamber of Commerce of America, 刘耀宗全美台商会副会长. Mr. 吕元荣, Director of Culture Center of the Taipei Economic and Cultural Office in New York. Mary Xu, 徐水仙, Director of Taipei Cultural Center of the Taipei Economic and Cultural Office in New York. 高正群大使 Ambassador Andrew Gao, Director General of the Taipei Economic and Cultural Office in New York. Jacob Ma, Vice Chairman of World Journal. 林慧嘉 导演李安的夫人 well-known international director Andy's wife.Dr. Jenny Lin. 郑丽媛 well-known writer and food critic. 江汉侨生广播电台天涯共此时的名主持人 well-known anchor and MC of the radio program. 李明星 legislator of Taiwan, Republic of China. Toby N. Savinsky, New York State Senator. Joe Simi, President of Tea Association of USA. Grace Hong, 纽约众议员 New York State Congresswoman. Lu Li, Li Tu, Nassau County Republican Executive Leader, Vice Chairman of Northminster Republican Committee. George Morago, Nassau County 的主计长 ，Nassau County Controller elected. 卢美华，梅花鹿 ，Campaign Manager of John Liu. Peter Du, Executive Director of FCBA Inc. Michael Lee, Chambers of F&T Group. Tina Lee, Vice President of World Journal, 世界日报副社长。霍虎律师 famous lawyer, former Deputy Commissioner of the New York Police Department and his lovely wife, Maria. Now I'm going to start the tea ceremony. I'm happy to introduce Cai Rongzhang. He will be our director for the tea ceremony. Like also to introduce Stephen Jones. He will be our translator.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. The Four Seasons Tea Ceremony will now begin.
我们开始要用2盆的这个香来迎接各位嘉宾。
We'll now begin the welcoming with 2 incense.
香也是中国茶文化组成的一部分。
The incense are very important to Chinese culture.
下来我们要用花来迎接各位。
Now we begin with the floral flower tea ceremony.
插花、香道、跟画画、跟茶，这是中国生活上所谓的四艺。
The four classical Chinese tea arts are incense arts, flower arrangement, also the hanging arts, including scrolls, including the tea brewing.
将静态的茶具转换成动态。
Now we will begin from the steady state to the moving state.
温壶。
Now we begin with warming the teapot.
泡茶很讲究水的温度，
Very important, one of the parameters for brewing tea is the temperature of the water.
我们把壶温热了，有助于控制水的温度。
Very important to have teapot warm.
备茶，
Now we prepare the tea.
接下来也用温壶的水来温中。
Next one, cup of tea is accomplished by the three parameters. First one is to warm the tea pitcher.
制茶，
Now we prepare the tea.
放多少的茶叶，对于如何把这一壶茶泡得很好，是很重要的因素。
Another parameter, very important, the tea masters must begin, is with the amount of tea used.
烫杯，
Warm cups.
从第一道水，
First infusion.
计时，
Timing will begin.
放多少的茶叶，用多少的时间，这是泡茶的两个很重要的因素。
Two very important parameters are the amount of tea and the time for each brewing.
备一杯，
prepare cups,
备杯就是把烫杯的水倒掉，准备好杯子，好奉茶。
one of the factors is to warm the cup.
茶泡到一定的浓度，要把它倒出来，这个叫做倒茶。
Once the tea has been brewed to this specific time and amount, then we go ahead and pour the tea.
将泡好的茶分倒到杯子里面，
Now we go ahead and divide the tea evenly for each cup for our honored guests.
奉第一道茶，也是奉第一个季节的茶。
We will now begin with the first serving of tea and also represents the first season.
我们今天要奉4种的茶，代表四季的运转。
Today we will serve 4 types of tea. These all represent and signify the 4 seasons of the year.
先不要喝，先欣赏它的颜色跟香气。等一下我们再一起来喝。
Please, ladies and gentlemen, don't drink the tea yet, but enjoy the fragrance and color of the liquid. And later we will enjoy the tea together and drink with our tea masters. Thank you.
等一下的3道跟这一道是不一样的，所以大家细细的来欣赏它们的不同。
Also now as we appreciate our first tea, we will later have another tea and be able to appreciate the differences and compare them.
我们今天用一个比较新鲜的茶来代表春天。
We have a very special tea for our spring season.
然后用一个比较清凉的茶来代表夏天。
Our next tea would be the summer tea, very brisk tea.
然后我们还要用一种比较丰盛的茶来代表秋天。
And then for autumn, we have a very rich and full tea.
那最后我们要用一个很温暖的茶来在冬天使用。
And then for our winter tea, we have a very warm tea for that.
接下来我们泡第2道的茶，我们要奉给第2批的贵宾，每一位贵宾都会喝到 四季不同的茶。
And now with our next brew, we will have a different season to enjoy.
各位贵宾也看到，他们都会自己常常自己泡的茶，他们要知道他们泡的好不好，有什么要改进的。
One of the very important things that you might notice is our tea masters will also take a drink and enjoy the tea together with you. That is also to evaluate their own skills and improve on brewing for the next brew.
现在的地球要从冬天转到春天。
Now, the tea masters are revolving around, and from the different seasons, they will continue.
四季的变化，除了让我们穿的衣服不一样以外，我们也要细细的来品尝它的作物的变化、声音的变化。我们今天也是用各种不同的声音来代表春、夏、秋、冬。
Today, we have 4 different types of tea with different characters, and we can have the analogy between the music and sounds of the different seasons, the sounds of the season, like the different character of the tea that we're enjoying.
除了欣赏每一个季节不同的作物、气温、颜色跟声音以外，我们也是提醒人们放淡好恶之心。
The different teas and characters might have different scents, different flavors, different colors, just like the seasons and time, but we should enjoy them without bias. Accept the season teas and accept all the teas.
不知道你现在喝到的是春天的还是夏天的啦？
We might not know if we're drinking which tea, summer or spring.
接下来是泡第3季的茶，事实上是泡第3道的茶。我们的泡茶师还要好好控制水的温度跟时间，每一泡要用温度跟时间来把茶汤表现得很好。
Now we enter into the 3rd season as the tea masters prepare the 3rd brew of tea. One of the important parameters are the temperature, the water temperature.
我们这4位跟我们泡茶的茶友，都是经过训练的泡茶师，这是有执照的。
One thing that we are assured today is the tea masters that we have prepared and have come from overseas. They are tea masters and certified.
我 接下来你喝到的是第4道的茶，第3道的茶。那么这道茶是不是跟前面的2道浓度泡的差不多，还是一忽而太浓，一忽而太淡呢？
Now we enter into the next season. We can compare our first, second, third season of tea. Are they the same? Were the teas lighter or stronger in taste and character?
我们也用不同的颜色来代表四季的差异。
One thing that you probably noticed is that the teaware, tea settings in front of you, are symbolized with 4 different colors, also representing the 4 seasons.
我们用绿色来代表春天。
Today, you might notice the green, that represents spring season.
我们用红色来代表夏天。
In front of you also, we have the beautiful red setting, and that's for the summer season.
我们用白色来代表秋天。
And then we have our white teaware setting representing the autumn season.
黑色来代表冬天。
And then we have black, and that represents our winter season.
在东方的文化里面，还谈到五行的学说，我们也把它们放到我们的四季里面，一同的来欣赏。
Here we can see the 5 elements, the Chinese 5 elements, and they are all represented in the 4-season tea ceremony.
现在泡茶师们要泡第4道的茶。
Now the tea masters will prepare our 4th season of tea.
大家会担心它第4道是不是还可以泡得很好呢？
In this brew, we can see if we're still brewing and compared to our 1st, 2nd, and 3rd brew in quality.
当然，第4道一定不如第1道跟第2道。
But then, of course, our 4th brew can never really compare to our 1st or 2nd brew.
但是，泡茶师要把它泡到尽可能的最好。
But our tea masters will do all that they can, the best that they can to brew and to give us the best character of the tea, the 4th brew.
虽然我已经是70、80岁的人了，但是我也要把它做到像年轻人一样的好。虽然我体力不如年轻人。
In this instance, we have a very good analogy between possibly an older person, but age should never interfere with their goals.
这茶道的一个精神就是，随时要表现到最好的状况，即使他泡了5道啦，泡了6道了，还是要把它泡到最好。
In our tea ceremony, it is very important that no matter how many brews we have brewed, we always try and accomplish to brew the best that one can.
泡茶会有一些的程序，有很多的动作，但是我们要把它表现得不落痕迹，很自然、很流畅的，不落刀不味。
In the tea ceremony itself, there are many steps involved, synchronized, but we don't want to think of them as artificial. And the tea master, it's very important not to do that. It must be very flowing.
请各位嘉宾欣赏看看，是我们的泡茶师把茶泡坏了没有？
Honored guests, please go ahead and enjoy your tea and also evaluate to your own content if the tea is up to your standards.
四季茶会提醒人们欣赏细节的变化。
The fourth tea ceremony is very, very elaborate, but not to the point of confusion, and represents four seasons.
而且提醒人们注意到声音的不同，像这样子的鸟叫，应该是春天吧。
Also, you can see that the music has been carefully selected to match the different seasons. Now we can hear a bird, and that's probably reminding us of spring.
泡茶者喝茶的心情是在看自己泡好了没有。
One of the most important goals for the tea master is to also enjoy the tea, but also to evaluate and feel that they brew the tea up to their own standards.
四季的茶都喝完了，我们要把杯子收回来，来结束我们今天的茶会。我们请我们泡茶师先去收杯子。
Okay. Today, please finish your last tea. We're entering the fourth season. Place the cup and saucer on the serving tray as the masters come around.
我们的客人主动的把杯子放回去，这个也是表示我们做客的一个礼节。
This very simple step of giving the cup back, placing it on the serving tray, is a very important step and manner in the etiquette of the tea ceremony.
到这个时候，我们一年的四季已经运转的一个轮回。
To this point, our evolution, revolution of the seasons have come to a finish and ending.
我们的四季茶会先在这里做一个结束。
Up to this point, we have did a complete circle revolution of the seasons and have come to a conclusion.
我们请我们的泡茶师站起来，跟大家行一个礼。
you all very much and thank our tea master performers.
谢谢我们的贵宾，谢谢我们的报道师。
Once again, thank our honored guests and our tea masters for making this all possible today. You have been just as important as we have today for this. Thank you very much for the ceremony.
It's that beautiful. I hope you enjoy so far. Now I'm going to invite a few of our special guests to give a comment about the tea ceremony. The first one I would like to introduce to you is Ambassador Gao. 高大师姐。
各位贵宾，大家好。Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm glad to be a participant in this Four Seasons tea ceremony. And we all know that in Taiwan, drinking tea is part of our life and deeply rooted in our culture. And through this event, we have learned more about how tea relates to the nature, the beauty of the nature. And through the demonstrations and the testing, we have learned and appreciated very much about how the delicate distinctions of the different flavors and aromas you see and why we are drinking. And we appreciate very much. And I take this opportunity to highly commend on the great efforts Ellen and her team, especially the experts from Taiwan, and made this event successful and make it possible. Thank you so much.
谢谢高大师。我们下面一位要请马德波。我们可以用中文没有关系，我们这里讲中文的人也蛮多的。
各位贵宾，我刚刚这个尝试到这个茶呢，我发现啊，确实比我们自己泡的好多。因为啊，它的温度、香味，我一个分别说它是个乌龙茶啦，或者包种茶啦，比有不同的味道，非常非常满意。所以我觉得今天这样的一个聚会啊，是非常有意义，对于我们的推广茶道，对于我们推广中华文化有非常大的影响力。我经常记得我们艾伦的情况，他们开始创办这个天茶的时候，到今年恐怕是20多年了。这20多年以来啊，他在美国推广这个茶艺，在美国推广中华文化，确实是贡献很大。那么我记得我们一个茶道，一个酒道，一个茶跟酒呢，事实上是我们中华文化的2个最重要的因素。我们记得我们它从古以来啊，尤其是盛唐朝、宋朝、明朝这3个汉人所统治的朝代啊，对这个中华文化发扬得很好，所以茶呢也是从盛唐开始。那么到现在呢，我们享受这个茶呢，所以对这个天茶的我是非常的感激。我觉得一个茶一个酒啊，酒呢是对中华文化有影响，茶是更普遍。我随时想到你像古代诗里头啊，都有好多你像李白嘛，李白斗酒18遍，尝世上酒家眠。借问天子呼来不上床，自称臣子酒中闲。那么我们这个茶呢，我记得我小的时候啊，我们近代的作曲文学家里头啊，周作人他是要请大家到杭州喝口茶，这也是对茶发扬很大的。所以茶跟酒呢，事实上是我们推广中华文化的最主要的一个因素。今天能够参加这样的盛会，非常感谢天茶的 主办协办单位，所以我觉得这样子当时我看这样子一个筹划的消费的是很大的。不过我们讲田一山茶的今天的情况呢，他是可以这样做的。我是最庆祝这个茶会的成功，也祝大家饮茶以后健康愉快。谢谢大家。
谢谢马哥。下面一位，我们想请林慧佳女士来给我们做一个讲评。林慧佳女士是李安导演夫人的太太。李安导演的夫人。
She didn't get to drink any of the tea. Well, first I'd like to thank the gentleman who did a wonderful job translating. He did a fantastic job. And I came into the lecture, it was so serious, it made me nervous. But then he said, the master said, you can do the lazy people way, and I was very happy that's what I'll be doing. You just, mine's even better. I just put a little bit of tea leaves into the thermos, and I have it all day long. And third, it's the first time I ever been served, so this is a fantastic opportunity. And the teas are wonderful, so thank you.
Thank you. The next one will be mine, Wang Lingjun, 名作家 the most respectable author, Wang Lingjun.
今天大开眼界。茶是我们的必需品，也是艺术品。喝茶呢，我们常说喝茶，饮茶，还有品茗，不同的名词代表不同的层次、不同的经验、不同的需要。今天我就看到、体会到茶有物质到哲学，有生理的需要到心理的需要。四季茶会很有意思。春有春茶，夏有夏茶，秋有秋茶，冬有冬茶。天天天蓝，我们天天喝茶，天天都有好心情，好东西不要独享，所以要推广。在这个今天主办单位的带领之下，我们都愿意做茶的推广者。我很希望茶至少在我们中国人圈里能够代替咖啡，至少要代替可口可乐。
谢谢你们。我看王波讲谢谢你们，王波再继续，王波是不是还没讲完？
还有一句。中国诗词里头有很多字用的最多的，据说我自己没有统计，第一个是酒，第二个就是茶。因为我是教徒，所以我希望有一天这个次序能颠倒过来，第一个是茶，第二个才是酒。谢谢各位。
And next one will invite Mrs. Kobe Ann Stavisky, New York State Senator. Thank you.
This past July, I was privileged to visit Taipei and the Republic of China. It was in fact, it was my second visit, but one of the highlights was of having lunch in Tenren shop upstairs. And don't try it at home, because then you won't go over the restaurant. As I sat watching the ceremony, I was struck by the traditions of how this ceremony must have evolved over the years, so many thousands of years, and you're continuing to perpetuate the traditions and the cultural heritage that is so important. I happen to be a former history teacher, so I understand how important it is for young people, and I'm really speaking to the young people, to watch and learn, and someday you will be doing this. Thank you.
Thank you. Next time I'd like to invite Grace Man, 纽约众议员 New York State Congresswoman.
Actually, it's Assemblywoman, but thank you for promoting me. 高大使、各位来宾、各位朋友们，大家好。Ladies and gentlemen, it's an honor for me to be here today. I want to thank Mark and Ellen and all the experts from Tanran and Taiwan for giving our community this opportunity to share this wonderful ceremony that truly transcends all cultures. I know many of us have had really hectic weeks, and especially me spending a lot more time with my 2 young baby boys recently, so I really needed this. This is a wonderful experience, and I thank you for giving us this chance.
Thank you, Grace. And next one, we are very honored to have a President of the Tea Association of the USA, Joe Sidney.
Thank you. It is really a privilege for me to be here. There's very few Americans that could appreciate the tea ceremony, but I certainly do. As president of the Tea Association of the USA, part of my job is to convince Americans to get a greater appreciation for tea. And for most of them, a tea ceremony means breaking open a carton, getting a tea bag, and dipping it once or twice. If they dip it 3 times, that's a real tea ceremony. But they're gaining an appreciation, and there's a wonderful, wonderful world of teas out there, and the cultures are unbelievable. And I've been privileged to travel to many of the tea-producing countries. I haven't been to Taiwan yet, but I have been to mainland China. And it is an absolutely fantastic experience. And I look forward to doing it many, many more times. I want to thank you, Alan, and thank you, Mark. These are my good friends. And they're helping me in my job of convincing Americans to drink more tea.
Thank you, Joe. This is driving 65 miles to here. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, everybody. And now is the tea time for everybody. I invite you to take your ceramic cup and visit each of these places. And each of these places represent different periods and cultures. And thank you for coming. I hope you enjoy the rest of the time. And all VIPs, would you please stay for a few minutes? We're going to take a group picture here. Would you please come up to the stage?